Hey guys, it's Noe. This is a very quick video because I've already almost nearly done with the process. But so you've seen our Instagram photos, and I have zucchini galore coming out my ears. Uh-oh, careful. So yeah, so I figured today, it is not so hot today. It's like 70s-ish. And so I'm actually able to have the oven on without dying here. Hello. Oh, zucchini down. Happy Saturday to you too. And so I've been able to have the oven on. So I made some zucchini bread, and I am also making some zucchini fritters. So
she also made
what?
She also made brownies.
I didn't make brownies. Careful, this is hot grease coming out.
What do you think about? Chocolate chips?
Okay, they're not brownies, dude.
What are these?
No, it's not.
What are they?
Hang on. It was. I was organizing pics, got this notification, stopped everything, nothing matters more. Oh, thank you, Chili Beans Pootie Butts. We love you. She loves your name. Okay, sorry, so my phone is plugged in because, you know, I never have a full charge on my phone. But yes, so zucchini fritters. So this is basically shredded zucchini, shredded cheddar, some crushed up saltine crackers. You could use breadcrumbs or whatever. Some salt, some pepper, some garlic, and some dill, and 2 eggs, you know, from our chickens. And then you just patty them up, and I am frying them. Now, I originally had them ready to go to be to go in the oven, and then I was like, well, you know, I can't fit any more on the pan, and so let me try frying them. And oh my gosh. Okay, so baking would be much healthier, let's be real, but frying them makes them amazing. They're kind of like a potato pancake, or if you had like latkes, but it's like a zucchini pancake. So pretty awesome. So I made those.
It's gross.
What?
It goes into the pancake.
It's not like a breakfast pancake, dude, that you put like syrup on and stuff. So yeah, so I just put those into little balls, and now they're being fried into fritters. So they're pretty tasty, right there. So I could also actually probably freeze these too, like if I balled them up, and I could freeze them so I can use them, you know, over winter. Because one of the biggest things with having the garden is that I really wanted to be able to have food to last us throughout the year, not just when the stuff is fresh. Hey, Meiji and Tony Starks. Do we dip them into anything? This is the first time I've made them. So actually, Zara Bean right now is working on ranch dressing, because I said you could probably put them in ranch dressing. You could probably also make your own dip with like sour cream and dill, or you could use like non-fat Greek yogurt or plain Greek yogurt for a healthier version. Dill, garlic, make like a little dill dipping sauce, or ranch, or maybe sriracha mayo. Ooh, sriracha mayo would be good. Hopefully you can hear me because I have the oven fan on. Oh, so I'm gonna unplug real quick because I'm gonna flip it around, and woo, you see that steam? In the oven, I have, oh, look at that. Oh, yeah.
Banana bread.
Ooh, bounce, bounce, chicka, 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 chicka. Yeah, sound effects and everything, folks. This is zucchini bread. Yes, oh, cool, you can hear me fine. So, I'm gonna take that out, pop that, turn my oven off. Okay, so we have 2 loaves of zucchini bread. So you can see the green speckles in there. I wish you guys could smell this because this has cinnamon and applesauce in it. So it's just, oh, it's just a really good, like, homey, yummy smell. So this one has no nuts, and this one has pecans on top. The girls don't really care for pecans, so I didn't put it in there. Oh, let me also...
I like pecan.
So these little buggers right here, this is chocolate zucchini bread. So, I'm sorry, you okay? It's just a little scratch. Chocolate zucchini bread, and it also has chocolate chips in it, so boom. And then this is, I still have these zucchinis that I need to do something with. So, to say that I have a lot of zucchini is quite the understatement of the summer. So I'm gonna stick these up here so they can cool. I will say it's a little toasty in my kitchen now, but it was worth it. And at least it's not like a 90 degree day and toasty in the kitchen. So sorry, I missed a few comments. Ranch mixed with some hot sauce, cheese, and bacon would be a great dip also. Ooh, yes, it would. Thanks, Tony. Visiting in Seattle in September looks really good. Yes, Katie Walker. Okay, I'm slacking on my fritters here. We got one more batch to go, and then I'll show you, because I haven't really been able to show you much what I have done with the garden, or what I've done with our harvest from the garden. So I'd like to show you that.
Mama.
Ouch.
Show them the big tomato.
The big tomatoes? I will, baby.
Here,
I've got one more thing of fritters, and then I'm done. And then I don't have to worry about trying to film and not burn myself. So what are you guys up to? It's Saturday. For some of you, it's like Saturday evening. For some of you, it's early evening. Uh-oh, be careful. Okay, I got it, baby. I got it. Okay. Haven't done a whole lot today. Just kind of had a lazy morning. Oh, I got to plug in before I die. Okay. Just kind of had a lazy morning and such. I knew I wanted to get some baking done because it's not hot. We've actually had rain today, so hooray! Because yes, you know, it does not always rain here in Seattle in the Pacific Northwest. So we actually had rain. That was cool. The kids, they're so funny. They ran out in their coats and umbrellas and rain boots and like had a grand old time. So, ooh, I just got beamed by some hot grease. Okay. Less talk and more cook. Okay, I guess instead of staring at me, I'll let you stare at the cooking. And yes, normally I would be cooking in a bigger pan, but like I said, I started out not planning on frying these and just frying a couple, but then, you know, it was like, oh, these are really good this way. So here I am using my little tiny, like, what, a 6-inch omelet pan? But hey, it works. So yes, so you want to see the garden and tomatoes. Oh my goodness, I have a ton of tomatoes. I'm gonna try pickling tomatoes. What, baby? I know, I'll show them. Just give me a second. I gotta finish cooking this. These smell really good because of the dill and the garlic, and then you also get the smell of the cheddar. You could, you know, do these with like Parmesan cheese too. This was probably about 3 cups. Okay. This was probably about 3 cups of shredded zucchini. You can open it. Okay, hang on. I gotta. See, you got it. Don't mind my forearm. About 3 cups of shredded zucchini, 2 eggs, 1 sleeve of crushed saltine crackers. Again, you could use breadcrumbs. I would use like a cup or so, maybe a little more so of breadcrumbs, and then about a cup of shredded cheese. So that is the zucchini fritters. And really you can use any seasoning that you want. So if you have a particular flavor that you're wanting to go for, I mean, these are kind of like, zucchini has a pretty dull flavor, kind of like a potato. So these are kind of like little potato, like I said, potato pancakes. So you can kind of season them however you want to. And then if you were to do a dipping sauce, definitely play with that and do whatever dipping sauce you want to. Just use a plate, baby. Okay, so these are almost done. Whew, I gotta say it's hot, so I'm ready to get... Just finished picking tomatoes last week. Can't wait to use them in fall and winter in soups. No, those are dirty, baby. Hang on. Just use a plate, honey. Just get a plate, put ranch on your plate, and then you can dip. So, yeah, and this week we've all been, you know, Zeta was sick on the day that we flew home. I think just traveling and everything, you know, gave her the cold bug. And then Zara got it, and then Hershey got it, and then I got it. The only one that didn't get it was our little honey badger of a kid, Zoe. And so we've all kind of been on the mend this week. You can probably still hear a little bit of the stuffy in my voice, but for the most part, we're all good. Okay, so, what? Yeah. Actually, can I try a little bit? Okay, so just regular ranch dressing. Oh man. Here, and then do you want more than that? Here, eat those and then you can come back for more. Okay. Definitely probably want to dip these in something. But like I said, a sriracha mayo or something, hot sauce, would probably be good. Oh, you know what? I need to find the battery pack. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the fan off. Let me find the battery pack, because then I can walk around a little bit easier, because I'm at 12%. And thank you. I'm glad we are all feeling better too. Battery pack. Okay, hang on. I gotta put you down. Okay, I'm back. Let me get the shoesies. Shoes, as Zeta calls them. Alright, so I'm gonna turn you around and show you the garden now. So I don't know if you remember our sad little bamboo or not, but we got this from a neighbor through our Buy Nothing group, and it was maybe 3 branches and brown, pathetic, and we've repotted it and it has done really well. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to split it and get a couple of different bamboo plants from that. So the sunflowers, they're looking a little sad and droopy now, but man, they were spectacular. I mean, they still look pretty amazing right now. You can see it's rained. Oh, there's Kit Kit. So yeah, and then, you know, I tried doing corn this year. I tried doing corn last year. I planted it too late last year. I tried planting corn this year. I mean, I have a tiny little baby ear and a couple others. Zara Mulaney. So basically, those are going to be for the chickens. But all of this are my pole beans. I planted, or I'll show you if you haven't seen it on our Instagram, but like, I've got to get out here and harvest because I've got a bunch of beans here. Look at all those. Yeah, and then I harvested a bunch of carrots. Our tomatoes are doing really well. I got to get out here and pick some. Our wildflowers are kind of, some are still going strong, some have kind of started to die out. And our echinacea, which I do harvest some of that for tea. So I also harvest the bee balm for tea. I make Herschel like a little sleepy time tea at night every night. The tea garden is packed back around there. We moved that around. But the other tomatoes, like look at those. These are all cherry tomato plants. Sweets loves cherry tomatoes. And I mean, so yes, I need to come out here and pick. But this has been amazing. Oh, and I gotta show you. So these are heirloom cherry tomatoes. They're, I think, like a zebra. So I don't know if you can see the stripings on them, but those are gorgeous. Ooh, look at this perfect red ripe one. But yeah, I just love coming out here and seeing these. So, oh, I think you can see the zebra stripes a little bit better. But yeah, those have been great. These are where all of those, oh no, the baby chickens are out. Zoe! Well, they're not baby chickens anymore. Ah, they're getting my veggies. Okay. Hey, hey. Oh my goodness, you guys destroyed my kale in an amount of no time. Okay, come on, come on. Oh, you guys are gonna get to see me try to herd the chickens. Okay. Okay. So the fence is broken down and it needs to be repaired. I just haven't I mean, this is okay, cool. Is the connection is it it is charging. Okay. So yes, so this is where all the zucchinis have come from. Again, I started all of these tomato plants came from seed as well. And then I have another green bean patch, so I've had some purple bush beans, some white bush beans, and some green bush beans. And those have been great. And then the rest of my tomatoes. So yeah, so these are all bell pepper plants that I had started. I had started from seed probably in early June, I want to say, and nothing happened, and then boom, they just started growing. So I ended up repotting all of them because once I harvested the potatoes, I had these buckets free, so I repotted. So it may end up that the season ends and I'm not able to get anything out of them. I may also try to like do a little bit of a greenhouse with some plastic since they're contained in one area. But this one is decent size, so I might get some peppers from that yet. We'll see. And then this is a little bit overgrown. I need to come out and weed and stuff, but kale, carrots, our strawberry patch. The strawberries are crazy because if you grow strawberries, you know they produce runners. So like this runner right here, like is here. Can you see there? And the plant is back over there. So these strawberries are great because you can start with one strawberry plant a season and then you end up with like 7 by the end of the season because of all the runners. So also with the runners, once they start to establish roots, they will establish roots on this underside here once they reach the ground. Basically, if they have rooted themselves in the ground, you can cut this, because this is basically like the umbilical cord to the mother plant. You can cut this and then they stop producing, like the mother plant gets stronger. This one gets stronger because this connection has been severed and they're able to grow separately on their own. So just a little tidbit if you didn't know that. So yeah, and then the chickens. Actually, that tree right up here, not our tree, but that tree is also a plum tree. So sometimes we have random plums that fall into the yard. Normally we just toss them to the chickens, but because this whole is going to be redone because if you remember our poll about a pool or a trampoline, well, we're almost to September, so that's not going to be a pool this summer, but the trampoline is on its way and will be arriving next week. So this whole area is going to be for the trampoline. So little chickens are going to get shifted down. So let's see, some questions. Fresh eggs, the life. Oh, I'll show you the eggs. It's crazy. Connection's fine. Any blueberries? No. So I don't have blueberries in my yard yet. That's on my agenda for next spring, as I want to plant my own blueberries. I'd like to also have raspberries. But what?
Washing my hair and keeping my hair down.
Okay, later.
We just already said it later.
I know.
And now it's later.
Kitty, come on. Come on. Okay. Where was I going with this? Oh, so I want to grow my own blueberries, but that'll be next spring. So I'm going to take you back. The girls are like, it smells like a restaurant in the house. It actually kind of does, because frying and baking and all of that. Let's see, what was I going to show you? Oh, no, I guess they're not out anymore. Okay, so when I got home, I had to pick green beans, and I kid you not, I had a bucket that was like, well, it's hard for size. A bucket probably as tall as a paper towel holder and bigger. And it was filled, overflowing with green beans. You know what? Maybe that wasn't ready to come out. They fell.
That's not good. Where, do you know about black shorts?
I do not know. So I prepped all the green beans. I blanched them. I cut them, blanched them, and froze them. So these are a variety of the bush beans from the small little thing. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packages of blanched frozen green beans. What? Why? Okay, cool. I have carrots that I harvested, and we fancy cut those and froze those. We have peas that I have frozen. And then, even though I don't have my own blueberries, I took the girls to the blueberry park. So there's a blueberry park here in Tacoma. It's part of the Metro Park system. And it used to be a blueberry farm. And now it's a public park, and it's free. And there are hundreds and hundreds of blueberry bushes. And so I took them there, and we picked like 3 pounds of blueberries. And that came home for free. So they got prepped, and they're now frozen for yummy blueberry treats in the winter. I also prepped zucchini to go into like soups and stuff in the winter. I also have bags of shredded zucchini so I can make zucchini bread throughout the year. So that's kind of how I've been addressing the abundance of zucchini. And then, pardon the refrigerator, but so this is a bowl of nothing but hard-boiled eggs that I just did this morning. Because Zoe, the only way she likes to eat eggs are hard-boiled eggs. So when I make breakfast on the weekends, she eats hard-boiled eggs. I make deviled eggs. I make egg salad. I also bring hard-boiled eggs for like breakfast or a snack to work with me. And then these are the rest of the eggs. So yeah. I have a ton of eggs, and the eggs have not been collected today yet. In the back, you'll see that I have pickles. So I did refrigerator pickles. I have the mason jars, but I don't have equipment for canning to do like a water bath. So I'm not sure. I don't know. I might end up getting one. But none of the pots that I have are big enough. Even for like these to be in a good successful water bath. So, but these are refrigerator pickles, and they're good for several weeks. And these are actually cucumber and zucchini. So the zucchini actually make really nice pickles. So this one I put red pepper flakes, like Korean red pepper flakes, to add a little bit of spice. Not too spicy, but they're mostly like bread and butter pickles. But yeah, so some are spears, some are slices. That has been really, really fun. And then, yes, these are tomatoes from our larger tomato plants. You know, you saw all the cherry tomatoes, but we have larger tomatoes too, because Herschel really wanted the bigger tomato sizes. So, all in all, it has been a really, really good gardening season, I think.
Mom, my hair.
Honey, I'm busy right now. I will do your hair in a little bit, I promise.
Why do you always have to work?
I'm not working. I'm doing a video, baby. Okay. Yard is coming along nicely. Thank you. Yes, I think so too. How long have I been gardening? I'll answer that here in a second. Kid's going to be eating zucchini for a minute. Nice egg overload and pickles. Yay, pickles. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of zucchini. And the thing is like I have given away some zucchini, but at the same time, like I don't necessarily want to give away everything that we have extra of, because part of it is to grow for ourselves and to have that as a resource and to be able to eat fresh food throughout the year. So I might invest in getting a canner. I don't know. Do any of you guys can and can give me any tips or point me in the right direction? I'm a little afraid, but also it's like vegetables and stuff, so I don't think it should be too bad. I mean, I already make kimchi and stuff, so you know, and I've done refrigerator pickles. I just am worried that like they won't properly get sealed, or I don't know. Anyway, how long have I been gardening? So I historically have never had a green thumb. You know, they always say like, oh, to see if you're ready for a pet or a kid, like get a plant first and see if you can keep that alive. Well, that is no indication because I have sustained humans now. I have sustained animals, but I am not good with houseplants. Like I'm decent with stuff out in the yard, but houseplants I'm not that good at. So I never thought that I really had a green thumb. We started in New Mexico actually with a couple of planters, and we're like, okay, you know, like let's grow a few things and see where that takes us. And it was a lot of fun, and we had plans to expand our garden for the next summer, and then we ended up moving. So it's been for 5 years, I guess, but we haven't been consistently gardening because our first summer here, we weren't able to garden. And then, you know, we lived in an apartment and our balcony, we weren't on like a sunny side. So we couldn't have like plants and a planter on the balcony because it just wasn't going to work. They wouldn't get enough sun. And then we ended up getting a pea patch, I guess 3 years ago. We got a pea patch at a church down the street from our apartment. And that's really where we started, you know, kind of doing gardening. So we did the pea patch 2 years up there, moved our strawberry plants from there to here. They have since multiplied here, obviously. But yeah, so this is our second garden in the house here. And then we had a garden up there for 2 summers. So maybe 4 years. Maybe I would say we've been gardening consistently for 4 years. But I will say our gardens get better and bigger and more organized and everything, because we have plans for next summer even. Like the way the tomatoes grew, we're like, that's not really the ideal place for them to be right by the path, because I have to tie them all up because they grow over the path and they get broken and all of that. So figuring all that stuff, we planted potatoes for the first time this year in buckets, and that was very successful. And so we're going to do that again. And so figuring out what works. So I look forward to doing a little more planning and plotting, plotting, you know, garden plotting, yeah, for next year. So yes. Let's see. I don't do wine. Herschel doesn't do wine, but that's something that we have thought about wanting to do. I think that would be fun. Um, and I have made kimchi. Um, so yes. Oh, and I recently made cucumber kimchi, Korean cucumber kimchi. Oh, you know what? I'm actually gonna do kimchi with some of the zucchini that I have. I'm gonna do like a cucumber kimchi, but with zucchini, because I think that would be pretty darn tasty. So yes, so I do those. I mean, we kind of live an urban homesteading kind of lifestyle, like, with our little chickens and our garden and all of that. And I kind of try to upcycle and recycle and things like that. So, you know, we make our own laundry detergent, and I experimented with making deodorant for Herschel, but it turns out he's allergic to baking soda in large quantities like that. So, but I got bentonite clay, so I might try making him my guinea pig again and making some deodorant with bentonite clay instead of the baking soda. Yes, cucumber kimchi is amazing. I love cucumber kimchi. I made it and it didn't last 2 days. The girls ate the majority of it. But you know, it's like that warms my soul, the fact that like they love kimchi. So they can eat it all. So yeah, that's kind of been what's been going on. I was busy in the kitchen doing the bread and stuff today. But it's been great because like, yeah, there's been a lot of garden prep, of making sure the stuff stays fresh and it doesn't go to waste, but I love it. Like I did use green beans, the other night. And oh man, they were just so good. Although the only complaint on those is that, they had the strings in them. They had the stringy. So when I harvest the new ones, although I might also try pickling some of the green beans because I think that would be awesome. But so I might try making sure I pull the strings off, because that was the only issue. But they just were so fresh and so good. So yeah, definitely have more garden bounty coming my way. We will be doing some onion and garlic planting this fall. Probably not until October, and then that will be an early summer harvest next year. So they'll be able to grow throughout the winter. I'll need to protect them to keep the chickens away from them, but that should work. So, excuse me. And then, from the massive zucchinis, I had Zara go through, gave her a little fun project, and she picked out seeds. So I have seeds drying for my zucchini plants for next year. So that'll be great and fun. Yeah, I guess that's about it. I love having the garden. I love that it was cooler today and I could get some baking done. I'm probably going to be done for the day. But yeah, hope you guys have all been well and been awesome. If you have other ideas or any other recipes and any other ways that I can use zucchini, please let me know, because I got it coming out of my ears. But I love it. And that was from 6 plants. But I will say probably 3 of them have been the major producers. So, you know, that's been awesome. I think I ended up with 9 tomato plants this year. So, yeah. Pickled cherry tomatoes, I think, are in my future. I thought about trying to like can diced tomatoes. I don't know. Again, like the canning, I don't have the canning equipment, so I'm a little leery to do it. Zucchini pasta might be good. See, I feel like I would like that, but I don't know how the fam would do. But I have a big one over there still, so it could easily become some zoodles. You can make doenjang jjigae with the zucchini too. Korean fermented. Oh, yes. Oh my God, I love manji. But yes, I love doenjang. And I actually, where is it? Da, 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 da. I have it. So yes, ooh, I could make that. You are right. Thank you for the reminder. And sorry, you're all up in my face right now. Yeah. Yes. I love manji. Yeah. Anyway, I guess I am officially out of words now. And Zara tells me that the baby went to sleep. So I'm gonna check on her. Let's see, take a peek. Oh, so sweet. Okay, so yeah, she went down for a nap on her own. And I think I'm just gonna take the time to be able to chill and relax with Herschel, although it's dinner time, so be figuring that out soon. But anyway, thanks for tuning in with me, guys. It was great to interact with you and talk with you. I hope you have a great rest of your Saturday, and enjoy your weekend, and I'm sure I'll see you again on a video soon. Bye, guys.